Friday for us over here on this side of the world. I don't know where it is for you guys in the world, but it's early. David and I are flying back to Kelowna. Dave and Mia will go back to the island. Looks busier today. Is it me or does it look busier? Yeah, it is a little bit busy for 7 a.m. at the airport. Thank you very much. Let's do this, Anthony. The Vancouver to Kelowna private jet ride. Yeah. Wonder how private it'll be this morning. Pretty private. Pretty private. I don't know. Why is it so busy? Hey? Yeah. I'm really coming back to life. I'm really hoping that the security lineup's not very long. You go ahead. Oh, it's busier. Oh, it looks okay. The express route. I need a coffee. I'm really tired. Show her eyes. Show her eyes. Her eyes are the worst. It's a pretty cool car collection. See? FXXK Enzo and P1 GTR. Yeah. So I see you had to settle for some Tim Hortons this morning. I did. Instead of your usual Starbucks. You want to know what's a real? You know what pisses me off? What? It's like keep this shit. Because you know it's no longer a Canadian-owned company, hey? They sold it. Really? Who bought it? An American company. But this is now, so now, which I can appreciate, this is clickbait. This right here, that's clickbait. It's the symbol of familiarity for us Canadians. That's hey, feel cozy and happy. The Maple Leafs on there. It'd be like a Canadian company coming to the U.S. and being like, we're gonna put the American flag on everything because we know they love that. Oh yeah, totally. This guy's in a hurry. Hey, look at it. Airport speed racer over there. Yeah, you should have one of your hoodies. You should have one of these. You should have a DDE hoodie to go with that with that car. Damon rip open his Biscoff for breakfast. No, we're keeping that in plastic prison. I'm not getting in there. I already ate 3 donuts yesterday. Holy, yeah, 3. Now we're back. I need a haircut. You know we're home when we got the Mad Whips high risers and that Canadian Maple Leaf flag on the side, and we got a set of canards up front that haven't blown off yet. You know why? Because we fucking installed them. That's right. Dead. What? Why is she dead? Nothing was plugged in. Battery's dead. You know what else is crazy? It's in neutral. Yeah. And I don't remember fucking putting the e-brake down when I got in. So this car's been in neutral. Good thing we're on a flat surface. We're a bit of a hot mess today. Well, the good news is we will make a phone call, and right across the street is August Luxury Motor Cars. 3510 Spectrum Court to the rescue. Let me call someone. And for the parking. Open sesame. Do I have enough on the credit card to pay for a few bucks of parking? Declined? No, I just didn't have the pin right. Approved. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, we're free, homie. Thank you, sir. All right. This are the papers that complete this purchase for my daughter Tyla. So this is really cool. She's excited. Yeah. We're getting a little polished. So come down here. How is this coming along? Yeah, I know you're not used to working on cars quite this.
This had loads of squirrels, especially under this high intensity lighting. this whole trunk area had a load of scrolls over it.
Looks great.
Which, you know, with a car of this age, the scrolls are deep in the paint. It takes a long time to get them back out, so it's like a stage thing. You put your first polish over there, and if it gets better, then just keep going and keep going, and it just takes a little bit of scratch out every time.
You're probably used to working on cars this high end, eh? Oh,
it's the equivalent of Bugatti Veyron, isn't it?
Right.
Yeah. But
came with a speed key and everything. Well, thanks for doing this.
That's all right. No problem at all. It's,
they'll be up here Sunday, and then Monday we're planning to do the reveal video.
Okay, yeah, that's good. I mean, I want to keep it, see if I can get it in all day today, and just see under the spoiler there. You see very few of them here.
Yeah.
That's how it was worse now. I mean, as you know, all over the whole trunk.
Oh yeah, I mean, if you
I remember.
Just take any other portion of this car.
Yeah, the whole thing was like that.
And now it's like that.
Yeah,
nice work, dude.
It's getting like a mirror finish. I was saying this picks up the scrolls here.
Well, we picked a nice easy color too.
Yeah,
black.
The worst of the worst.
Right?
Black is terrible.
Yeah, that just shows it the easiest.
Yeah, when I get it done, I want to really see if I can leave it in the showroom because the temperature outside will just make that all bad again.
All right.
But, yeah, it's coming back. It's coming back, getting there.
Thank you, sir.
No problem.
We'll have one happy kiddo on our hands.
Well, thanks so much. I'm getting there.
Have a great day, dude. What's that?
I haven't seen this.
What?
A new, another McLaren here.
Oh, look at the orange accents inside. My favorite.
Dude. Wonder what they're selling this for.
Carbon cover. Looks great.
You want your car back, but in black? Yours was white and was it orange? I don't remember.
It had orange accents,
Yeah,
orange
it had
calipers,
it had orange accents.
but black interior, orange stitching. Yeah, I do miss the looks of this car, dude.
Well, doors go up. Super fun and easy to drive. You put a tune in it and it's just a rocket.
Yeah,
like
totally.
a rocket. And these cars are so affordable now.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
It's a crazy way that like, these are what, 150?
At least 150, yeah.
Like Canadian?
Yeah, that's a lot of...
$1.25 American?
Yeah, it's basically a starter hypercar.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, it's wild. This one's well spec'd. This stuff was expensive.
Yeah, the factory MSO carbon cover on this I think was a $15,000 or $20,000 option.
This was expensive. The door.
Wow, I didn't even see that.
He got the door.
Oh yeah.
He's got all the right things. He's got the mirrors.
He's got the all leather interior.
Whoever spec'd this was smart because he got the carbon on the car in the places that it wasn't going to get destroyed by the rocks.
Yeah, carbon fiber steering wheel, entertainment.
Yeah, so
this is going to get beat up.
This is all going to get beat up, the splitter, but he got all the cool things that you can see from the side.
Yeah, it's great.
Nice spec.
Really nice spec.
Looks like that's for sale at August if someone wants it. Pretty cool.
Home sweet home. Nothing like coming home to a quiet, empty fucking house. My style of living, guys.
Reminded to stay informed about COVID-19 measures that apply in the region where they are heading and obtain updates.
Well, this morning, me and I are taking the Squadra Corsa back to the island, which means the ferry, which means the flight, which was 15 minutes, is now a boat ride with a 2-hour sailing, but you have to be here 30 minutes prior for your reservation, so that's 2.5 hours. We were here about 15-20 minutes early, so we're basically 3 hours to get home. And a 15-minute flight. I love the car, happy to bring it home, but I like flying too. The problem with flying is it is called not instrument, visual flight rules, VFR, which means the pilots have to see where they're going. So weather, fog, no flights. And there's only 2 flights a day, so if you get the last flight, I think it's at 4 o'clock, there's bad weather, you are F-U-C-K-E-D. Oh, we can swear on this channel, can't we? You're fucked.
Can you swear on this channel?
We are, we just did.
No monetization.
Okay, we're now back on the island and the ramp looks super steep. So we're gonna go front lift, up, down. Lift life is the best life.
Lift life is the best life, just don't leave the lift up.
Do you lift, bro?
When
Yeah,
you
that's
park.
the biggest thing is don't leave your lift up.
I know, my dad got mad at me.
Did you leave it up?
One time,
You should
never
know.
again.
You should know better.
No one ever told me that.
You tired?
Yeah, really tired.
We had a short week of filming though. We were only there for 3 days. Wednesday to Friday, 2 days. Wait, Wednesday's a day, Thursday's a day, and it's in the morning. Yeah, 2 days.
You guys are tiring people to be around.
How was that? It's Anthony, isn't it?
All Anthony.
He says so much.
He's always one that has so much to say.
He's always just
All
running
the
his mouth. Mad lips.
Just kidding, Anthony.
Everybody's going ahead of us. Well, that's cool. That's side by side. So obviously we're on the ocean right now, and the moon creates a thing called the tide. The tide goes up, the tide goes down.
Yes.
And based on the tide, the angle of the ramp changes. Now we got lift up, so we'll be okay. But back in the day when we had like slammed integras, this was hell. And they usually watch. We'll see if it happens. They usually will like give you space and let that car stop, and they'll give you room to do your little angle thing, depending on who's running the ramp.
That guy looked really unimpressed. He was like,
About the yellow car?
no, the guy with the yellow jacket.
Oh, what's his problem?
I don't know.
Don't hit. Look at this guy right here. He wants to see a car bottom out. He's disappointed. And lift down. Back on the island. This guy went and bought some plants in Vancouver. He had a good day. Do you know what it costs to take the ferry?
$90
Each way.
for 2 people. Isn't it more if there's more people?
It's more than that. It's actually $117 for 2 people. It's $90 if it's 1 person. Hey, I got some fans. What's up, dude?
Cute.
Okay, we're back on the island. Mia, are you gonna film some stories today when you get home? People want to see what's in your fridge. They want to see the life of a teenager who lives on their own, what's in their fridge.
I got some kombucha and some cold pizza.
What's kombucha?
What do you mean, what's kombucha?
Exactly what I said.
It's delicious. It's like fragmented. Is that the right word?
Okay, the next scene, you show the audience what's in your fridge. And put your hand on the camera to end it, and then come back with it.
What's up? Dave wanted me to show you guys what's in my fridge. And I lied. First of all, it's not fragmented, it's fermented. I'm special. Second of all, it's actually gone. I drank it all. My kombucha. Okay, here's a fridge tour. I have eggs. And some Mike's Hard Lemonade. They're not mine. And cheese, because I love cheese. I'm lactose intolerant, so I have oat milk, 2 of them. And then hot sauce, because as you guys know from all the faux pas, I love hot sauce. Spicy salsa, ketchup, juice, some jam, Greek yogurt, cream cheese, butter. That's basically it. Oh, and there's a lonely avocado too. And then that's my boyfriend's ice cream. I don't like licorice, black licorice, not my thing. There's bacon in here. And then, yeah, just tater tots, bread, because I'm gone for the week, so I put it in the freezer so it doesn't go moldy. Lasagna, bagels, again, don't want them to go moldy. More fries. This is really exciting. Sorry about my enthusiasm. I'm really tired. And then we have a lot of chips because people just buy chips and then bring them to my house, which is nice. Not really a house, my studio. Lucky Charms, again, boyfriend, not me. Granola for my Greek yogurt. And then peanut butter, popcorn. I really, really love kimchi, so I have 2 giant boxes, like Costco sized boxes of spicy kimchi. Again, spicy. I love spicy everything. And that's it. That's all I have to eat right now. I mean, I got quite a bit. It's not the healthiest options, but bye.
I have no idea if this does anything, it just looks really cool. Really fun. Well, I was supposed to get a coffee, then I realized I made the biggest mistake you could possibly make when you own any kind of exotic or supercar. Probably my biggest regret today. I'm usually really good about this, but take close notice of my mask right now. You see, it is the Lamborghini mask. And what car am I driving right now? That's right, we're in a Lamborghini. you can't wear the merch of the car you're driving. So if you have a Lamborghini mask, you can wear it in any other car but a Lamborghini, and the same goes for jackets and hats. The rule only doesn't apply to Ferrari owners because they wear Ferrari merch in their cars, and that's why they're Ferrari owners, and that's why I don't own a Ferrari. So we're making coffee at home. I'm not joking. Can't do it, won't do it. Jokes aside, that Starbucks right there is a Starbucks I worked at for about 7 years when I was a store manager. And I'll drive in front here, you can tell it is in a Chapters bookstore, which is like the American Borders. And that was a store I ran right there. For 7 years I was at that store, had a lot of fun. The company was growing and young and had a pretty cool perspective in the market. And then things got pretty bad towards the end when it became, what's the word I'm looking for? Saturated. We stopped growing. I mean, we used to open so many stores. I opened myself in my career 8 stores in a different role, which I'll explain in a minute. When things were good and we were making lots of money, nobody cared, you could do whatever you wanted. I remember, you know, some of the things we spend money on, I was like, this can't be sustainable. And as it turns out, it wasn't. But in my career, we had a lot of fun, did some cool things. I actually went to Costa Rica, met the farmers, picked the cherries, went and saw the plantations, went and saw the processing plants. Pretty cool stuff. Now, a lot of you think I was a barista. And I don't bother correcting because honestly, a barista is a really tough job and they get paid very, very low. So be nice to your barista. And sometimes when you try to correct somebody on what you did there, you're almost saying, well, I was better than that. I wasn't better than that. In fact, I worked for all of my, call them partners at Starbucks because they had stock options. I worked for them. So my job was to make their lives easier so that they could make more coffee for customers and be friendlier and we make more money. So I was a store manager for 7 or 8 years of my career, and then for the last 4 years I was what's called a district manager. So how it works at Starbucks, you've got a president, a vice president, regional director, district manager, and then store level. So I was out of the stores, I was technically in corporate, and I had a home office. And how it worked was I had 13 stores in my portfolio. So the stores reported to me, I reported to a director who reported to a VP. And my job was basically making sure the store managers were doing their jobs the best they can by mentoring and supporting them. I would hire store managers. I would obviously do performance management. One of the downsides to my job was I was basically remote human resources. We're on an island and we're a big company. So I think we have 50, 60 stores on the island. So there was no HR department. There was, I would talk to, but I was the one that have to go and I have to do all the tough conversations. I had to fire people. And I fired a lot of people in my tenure. And most of the time it wasn't my decision. I got an email from HR saying, this happened in that store, and maybe it wasn't my store. Maybe that DM was on vacation. I'd have to go in and be like, hey, my name's Dave, let's have a conversation. And it really was not something I enjoyed. I didn't mind it when I felt it was warranted, like this person literally knew what they were doing. But sometimes when you're young, you make mistakes. And sometimes you get put in a position in a workforce that you were never qualified to be in. So somebody along the way promoted somebody that shouldn't be in that job, and now say they're running a store, and they're really in over their head. And I had to unfortunately go in there and ask them, which I didn't enjoy. And I've got a lot of stories that I'm not sure if I want to tell because I don't want to bash the company. They did a lot of good things for me. You know, I bought houses. I did things with that company because I had stock options, because I got paid pretty good. And a DM is a good salary. It's not a joke, but it's just a lot of pressure, a lot of stress. And I didn't like some of the things I didn't believe in. And a lot of times we would do things where I was like, this makes no sense. But when you're an employee for a big company, you have no say. Whereas with DDE and me being a part owner and having a say, you know, I can go to Damon and be like, I think we should do this, and you go, okay, let's change it. You literally pivot the company in one conversation. We're in a big corporation, 2 years. You want to make a change. I wanted to make a change where when you walk in, you see the pastry case full of food. I want it to be all fake food, like display only, like plastic or whatever, because we were spending millions of dollars on real display food that would get thrown out. And I remember doing a pilot program on that. It took 2 years, and then it was denied. They wanted to have fresh food because it'd be more appetizing than some more food. So all that food you saw in the case for years, every day would go in, and every night, garbage. Pretty wasteful.
Start your car wash. Please pull into the wash bay.
Well, that was really easy. Only took 15 tries off camera. All right, Bob, it's your turn. Got the Executive Plus. Oh, I'm yelling, I apologize. I'm used to being on the main channel. This gives us everything. Now, does it do a good job? Not really. I don't really buy the fact that you can do a touchless car wash unless you have a really good coating. A really good coating. Look at this. This is the undercoating wash. How very exciting. What's crazy is, when you think about how much money this costs, this is $15. Because it's the, you're in Canada tax. In California, we get a full like hand wash by one of those like awesome shops, like in Van Nuys in the Valley, in those areas where they like literally do everything. And it was like $30, like a nice wash. This is a mediocre rinse off to make it look half decent for $15. Canada is very expensive. Bentley's clean and we got views on views, as I've always said and coined that term myself. Everybody else copies me. That was all me. That was me. Views on views. You heard it first. That was Dave Coulter. Let's close off my evening here with a little POV drive of the Mulsanne. And to do this accordingly, we need to put it in sport mode. So let's go sport mode. I'll confirm sport mode there. And where I live is cool because there's lots of twisty roads. Now, obviously, you can't really go fast because it's residential. Pardon the yawn, I'm tired. It wasn't a long week, but it was a long week. You know what I'm saying? You ever get that feeling when it's just like a happy week's over to the weekend? Check out this drive. Just gorgeous. How was your week? Comment below. What'd you do? What was your favorite part about the week? Was it a lunch you had? A friend you saw you haven't seen in a long time? Did you get a new girlfriend, new boyfriend? Did you get a new car part? What made you happy? Yeah, let me answer that question for me. What made me happy this week? Well, a lot makes me happy. I'm a pretty thankful person. I would say I'm most thankful this week about the Squadra Corsa. Not only did Ray at SR get it dialed in, but also I just love that car. And I love the fact that I get to own that car. 2 years now, and I drove it today, got it cleaned up, and I'm just really grateful. So that made me happy this week. And then this weekend, hanging with my daughters always makes me happy. And this van backing up in the middle of the street and onto the curb, well, that's just a whole unfortunate situation there. Well, and with that, the week ends. It's now the weekend, currently at the beer and wine. I had no idea that there's a restaurant and there's a beer and wine, like a block from my house. I would drive 20 minutes anyways, the whole other story. So I'm gonna surprise my girlfriend with a bottle of wine to end the week and watch a movie tonight and take it easy this weekend. It is all about kids activities. We've got ballet, we've got soccer, we've got, what else are my kids into? Everything, which is good. Keep them out of trouble doing sports. I don't think you can get into trouble with COVID right now. There's always a way. All right, guys, have a great weekend. Thanks for watching another one of our stories. I appreciate each and every one of you. Without you, none of my dreams could come true. Yeah, you, literally you watching right now. Don't break eye contact for a minute. Your reward is 5 seconds eye contact. Go. All right, guys, that's it for me. Peace.
I'm home. Wifey's happy to see me.
I am.
Presley's birthday is coming up, so we're gonna run and look at some stuff for Presley's birthday. But we gotta take 2 cars because I need a haircut.
And I have to come back to get Presley from school.
Look at this. That's not good.
You need a haircut.
Come on, guys, let's go. Thanks, babe. I'll open the gate.
You're gonna walk out and be like, what a beautiful day. Let's put some heat in this engine.
You can take over the videos. She's good at that, hey? You put some heat in this engine. I'm gonna take the pin out of the gate here. She's laughing at me right now through the glass.
I'm gonna take the Mercy, so we need to
Put the Aperta up in the air. And get on with our lives. This car is basically brand spanking new, but eventually you get your first scratch. All right, let's get the Mercy logo down. And we will take this to the mall and to get me a haircut. Well, one thing we need to do is not drive away with the trickle charger on here. So let's go ahead and pop that out. We'll leave that somewhere right here. Let's fire this thing up. This is my neighbor's favorite car. That's sarcasm. It's the loudest car. Guys, check these out. We found Presley some new shoes. We got her a pair of Jordan 1s.
I'm so excited.
These were sold out, so they just came back in.
I actually looked online for these for myself.
Yeah, they're impossible to find.
Boys.
So check it out.
Look at those.
They're super sick. And the best part is if you look up close, they look like they're carbon fiber. See that?
Yeah.
So
I'm so jealous.
Presley's little birthday gift.
Mia.
Yeah, Mia. Mia's got some nice shoes.
Yes, she does.
We found a whole bunch of other stuff for Presley too. She just loves.
She's obsessed with Bath and Body Works and Lush. If you're Canadian, you guys know what Lush is.
Like all natural, like little
bombs,
soaps and yeah.
Skincare, all that stuff.
Good for her and her shoes. So we're gonna hide it in the Mercy frunk. So when wifey goes and picks her up from school right now, she doesn't see it. It's not really anywhere to hide in a G-Wagon. You can look over the back seat and see everything.
She'll smell it. She'll smell the Lush. And
actually, yeah.
I know that you guys went there.
She's got a good sniffer, just like your dada.
Yeah.
All right, I'll see you in a bit, hon.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna go.
Get your hair done.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get my hair. I'm a mess. Like, take my hat off for a sec so they can see this.
I don't know.
Come on. I look so old. Don't fluff it up. Okay, that's it. You're done. Oh, there we go. Now we're getting somewhere. Now we're getting somewhere. And like that, bam! Look like a normal human being again. I was looking pretty scruffy. V12 life. Guess what? We're at a gas station. Living at the gas station with the V12 life. I'm gonna pull a Dave. Gas station challenge? How much do you think it'll be, guys? Let's guess. Oh, wow. Well, we're gonna start at 0, and it'll definitely be more than $76. All right, we're at 60 bucks.
I went to Le Grave, France.
Yeah?
It's this little town. You can only get up there by train.
Yeah.
Little bars up there.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
Well, there's a couple of places that my mom in Switzerland has gone to that you can only get there by train too.
Yeah, there is, yeah.
Oh, 75 bucks. We're definitely gonna break 100. Any guesses how much? Still chugging away. What's gas here? 153.9. Well, that's cheaper than the 172 down in the lower mainland I was paying.
Oh, yeah.
It's expensive down there. Whoa, clickety clack. First click, we won't top up. 112.87. It's always lying. I think it says over speed, but I don't think it really knows how fast we're going. It should say, it sounds really good. That's what it should say now. Back at August for a second. Check it out. We got Matt's cool little toy here showing up. He had all sorts of cool stuff here. I came to see Mike, and Mike took off. He said he had to go do something with the SF90. So here I am. Check this thing out. They have a lot of cool stuff here. Crazy Jeep, but check out this Bronco. How rad is that? That's so sick. All right, come on, fish. You know how to drive or what? You have to take the brake off. You have to take the park brake off, okay?
The park brake.
Yes.
That's what that thing does. Oh, now we're moving.
Now you're moving.
Well, that's the in by now.
Oh, he was trying to move it with the park brake on. It didn't want to go anywhere.
He's at the top of the tree with intelligence, you know? When it was being dished out, he was sleeping. The only other thing he's missing is a sense of humour.
He has no sense of humor, that guy. None whatsoever.
I told him, go on eBay, you find one.
Matt, which car do you need up?
One in the back corner.
Yeah, the gold one.
Back there?
Yeah.
And you have to move all of those to get it out?
Yeah. That's okay. You're the official mover, so.
Yeah, in a sense.
Heading home, guys. Look at this gorgeous evening we have out. It is amazing. We even have some snow still up on the mountain, which is pretty crazy. Look at that. Water's just like glass right now. And we're back. Time for dinner. Let's see what the wife thinks of the fresh cut. All right, guys, just finished dinner, and Presley has a school project she wanted to share with everybody. And I think it's amazing, Presley. So explain what this is.
It's supposed to show day in the where tigers live and night where tigers live.
So this is day and night where what live?
Tigers.
Tigers. Can you tell everybody, or are you just gonna put it wrong? Can you look at the camera? You know what? It's amazing. The nighttime.
And my birthday's coming up soon.
Yeah, I told everybody.
16.
Too bad I couldn't afford to get you anything. Sorry. But Dad got a new car.
But you know what? Dad'll make we'll make you a card.
Yeah, I'll make you a card. I'll craft you a card like you craft me a card for my birthdays. A car? A what?
Car.
A car. Oh, you want a car?
Yeah.
What kind? Okay. Let's pretend you have your driver's license. What kind of car would you want right now?
Remember that time
G-Wagon.
You want a G-Wagon?
Mom, can I hold yours?
What?
I want Mom's.
You want
You want
Mom's
mine?
G-Wagon?
Yeah.
You liked it?
Yeah.
It's pretty cool,
What
isn't
about
it?
that time when you
I want
pointed
Dave's.
You want Dave's G-Wagon?
Yeah.
Why?
No, I want Mom's.
You want-
I just remember when he drove into the fence.
Well, there you have it.
No secrets over here.
I think which Dave's G-Wagon was fine in the end. It was minor. But anyhow, Dave's G-Wagon, I think, is sold, and it's maybe going to New York. New York. New York. Oh, sorry. I don't quit my day job, right?
That's where they filmed, that's also where the Secret Lives of Pets live.
Oh, The Secret Life of Pets was filmed in New York. That's good. Good memory.
He has little ears.
He does. Cheers, guys. Little glass of red wine after a week of work.
Ears, guys.
And yes, that's a little glass for me.
He's
All right.
He's
That's
standing.
very cool. Ooh, the Puppuccino is sleepy. All right, guys. That's it for me. Ow.
What did you just do? You didn't even leave the couch.
I had my foot like this. I went to put my other leg on it, and I went like this and smashed the side of my ankle on this hard, luxurious granite marble.
Whatever.
Oh man, that sounds bougie.
But you try to do simple things. You always injure yourself.
This is true. What I was trying to say, and since this is a one-take, real life, no retake, I'd do a retake on the other channel. Oh, my ankle hurts.
And
Anyhow.
we'd all have to listen to it a bazillion times. Hey guys.
I'm gonna tickle. Yeah, I've done a lot of retakes sometimes when I'm doing stuff plugs. She's making fun of me. She's making fun of me. Anyhow, you guys, if you haven't seen it, please support the main channel still and go and watch the video of Mia driving the 488, learning how to do donuts. And I had some fun ripping around the yard too. It's one of the first times we've been able to go out and do what I truly started the channel because I love doing, which is driving. I like to slide cars around, have fun. So we did that. please go and check that out after you've seen the stories, and stay tuned. Main channel is going to have a new car reveal. I got a new car. This is a big one. That's all I'm going to say.
So this cat was scratching at my door, and my sister decided to let it in, so now it's just making itself at home. Quite at home. I said that it can't live here unless it pays rent. We named it Marvin, even though it's a girl. Oh, cat butthole. Anyway, it's pretty cute. Oh, please don't wreck my couch. It's quite curious. It really likes the clear chair we have here. Don't you?